The UGRC Predator chassis uses the Redcat Gen 8 driveline. I've been working with them a little bit. Got a mount right here for the battery. Got an electronics mount back here. I'm going to show you guys those things. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up the electronics with a Hobbywing 1080 ESC and a Reese 555 servo. So this should power this thing and we should be able to actually take it for a drive. Take a look. These are the electronics I'm putting in it right here. Good old Hobbywing 1080. That's just the best $40 ESC on the market. Now you have the Reese 555. This is a titanium gear. However, it's been upgraded to the steel gears. So it's got a little more beef to it than what you see right there. Radio, I'm just simply going to use the FlySky GT3C on this one. So now, I've been working with UGRC. Got this piece right here for the electronics. Just simply tape them down right here. This is going to be the battery mount, and I'm just simply going to Velcro it in place. So really simple setup. I've got a 13 tooth pinion gear on it. Now the Gen 8 is known for being geared down really low to start with, so that 13 tooth should be perfectly fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Okay, let's go ahead and power this thing up. All right, radio is obviously already on. There is a lot of gear reduction, guys. This is going to be one slow truck. Now, I haven't got into the ESC yet, so I still have to tune that. Now, since we've got this going, I want to show you guys, I've got a JST on the battery right here for the ESC, just in case I need a BEC to power this servo. Let's check out that steering. It is slow, that's for sure. Now I'm still at 6 volts on the ESC, so I'm going to bump that up to 7.4 because it is time to mess with this. Okay, we're going to go through these settings. These are other program cards that I've got. I've got quite a few. So let's go ahead and, yeah, LiPo looks good. 3, cutoff voltage. Yeah, that's fine. Number 4, you're on number 3, initial start force, 4%. Let's go ahead and bring this all the way down to 1. Push the OK button to set it. Boom, there you go. And 5 is max forward force, 100%, of course. I don't know why I had that one sitting out here. Now we are at number 6, maximum reverse force. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make that 75%. Number 7, max brake force, 9, that's good, since all we're doing is crawling. Number 8, initial brake force, 1, that's fine, never had an issue there. Drag brake, 9, again, this is straight crawling. 10, drag brake rate, 4. Yeah, we'll try that, let's see what happens. 11, neutral range, 4, that's fine. 12, start mode punch, level 5. We're going to go ahead and make that level 9. There we go. Now we're at 13, which is the pulse width modulation. We're going to go ahead and value that up to 5, which makes it 16 kilohertz. That way we can't hear it. And 14 is the BEC voltage. Going to turn that up to value 2, 7.4 volts. Yes, my receiver is only good to 6 volts, but if it burns up, it burns up. Now we've got 15, which is the freewheeling. Now, currently it's disabled. It's kind of odd and kind of backwards, but you want this turned on with a setting of 1. Get that turned on, and now you're done with your programming. Steering at 7.4 volts now. That's a lot better. Now, before I go any further with this, I want you guys to see, I'm sure you've already noticed that I went to a full droop setup. And that's what this chassis is designed to be. It's designed to be full droop. So, you know, if you want to run springs, which I've got the collar here, the adjuster, these are turned all the way down so it doesn't interfere with the chassis when it's articulating. And I left them on because if I do want to try out some springs, they're already there and they're not bothering anybody other than just looking kind of ugly. So, it's full droop, it's all the way down, and pretty much it's ready for some zip ties on that mess of wiring and some tires. Well, all right, it is powered up. The first drive. Got some tires stacked. I think those are off of Capra. All right. Seems to flex out pretty well. Not bad. As it sits right now, we are 4 pounds, 15.8 ounces. One of the bodies I'm considering is the Gladiator body. And with that body on here, we're looking at 5 pounds, 6 ounces. That's plenty heavy enough. I just got to see if this body's going to actually work. But anyways, under 6 pounds all day long. For the actual first drive, I'm not going to put a body on it because I've got more work to do to try to fit the body. So we're going to take it out and drive it just like this. So we're going to start the drive out with a nice leisurely cruise just to get a feel for it. Basically just getting a, well, like I said, just getting a feel for it. Now it doesn't have the body on it, so obviously, you know, the balance is about as low as you're going to get. Let's see what I can do here with it. It is geared very low. Just the whole Redcat Gen 8 has got a lot of low gearing to it. I may be able to adjust my pinion mesh a little bit. And for this, we're just going to give it a little drive right through some of the course here. Now this is my first time messing with droop suspension, so I've got a little bit of learning to do if I'm going to make this as effective as what I think it can be. The control seems to be good. Yeah, let's work our way across Smiley. All right, not worried about the pipes. And for the test, of course you knew we were going to run the nasty with this thing, right? See how we can crawl over through here. Get that back end to drop. That chassis hanging off the back is kind of hanging me up a little bit. Get this over a little bit more. Definitely going to do a little bit of tuning on this. Not like a whole lot, but I certainly have some to do. Seeing a lot of potential in it though.
Now we got this right here, which is where things legit get nasty. Got to get that tire right over into there. So far, so good. Got to drop the right tire down into the crack. Down into there. We're down into there. Beautiful. Now we have this right here to deal with. I can make that connect. And bring the whole thing over. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, ease back down a little bit. That chassis hanging off the back may bother me a little bit on this. Standing up pretty good. Get you guys another angle. All right. Get that to set down. Looking good. That chassis may actually be helping it not fall into the crack right there. But I can't back up at all now, so I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. There we go. That was beautiful. That was really good. But I can tell you this. Definitely going to do some work on the back end of that chassis. Cuts off some of that overhang. Maybe do a little bit of something up front. And it's got to get some softer foams. These foams are way too stiff. So that's for sure right there. It just pretty much did the nasty though. I still love that name. That was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive. Now let's see if we can grab these pipes going now. Wasn't worried about them earlier. There we go. Got this other climb right here. You kind of come at it from the right side. See if you can put a tire up on it. Right up there. See if I can get that tire to hook. No! Well, that was the first roll. Sweet, it survived. When you're driving like this, you really got to be careful on the rolls because you puncture that battery. Well, you guys know what happens when you puncture a LiPo battery, right? Let's just say it's never a good time. Yeah, these tires, they're not really conforming very well at all. Tires are good. That's not the issue. Okay, now we're set down straight. Oh man. Oh, there's no way out of this. There's a second roll. Just because I want to see it get this. There we go. I just set it there by hand, you know, just to get back into that position. So that drive was actually pretty darn good. As I progress with this, definitely going to do some adjustments. The overhang up front, got to do something with that. The overhang in the back, got to do something with that. If I'm looking at a straight comp truck, in which this chassis is designed where you can actually fit the stock body. So the mods that I'm talking about right now, you'd have to do on a regular chassis as well, because they all have overhangs and all that. So, but this should be pretty easy to just clip off right there, clip off up there. Now the body options that I have this
which is the Jeep Gladiator. Looks good. Still got to trim some overhang right there. The back is actually pretty good, but I want to trim that up, so I may save this body for a Class 1 build. So hang on to that. Now I have one of these bodies right here that are clear, but I've got to obviously cut it out. So we're just going to set Optimus 3 body on it. Now this is the body that I've been using on my comp trucks for quite a bit. It's lightweight. The overhangs are really super short on it. It looks like it's going to sit low as it sits right here. This is all the way down on the shock mounts. Definitely cut the back off. Then up front, there's a whole lot to cut up there. So I think I'm going to go with this body right here. It seems to look good. Seems to appear to be aggressive. I mean, obviously a different paint job. This is not going to be an Optimus 4. Probably just call it the Predator 8 or something like that. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use my other creep body. I got to tell you guys, for a first run, I thought it did wonderful. And I've also chosen the body. I'm going to do another creep body just because I can keep it low. And, you know, I think it's going to fit this style better. I'm going to do some trimming up at the front here. Going to trim the back. Cut those overhangs out. Got to come up with some different foams. It's not heavy enough for these foams. These tires are good. Foams are just too stiff. So I've got to do something about that. So other than, you know, basic stuff like that, I think it ran really, really good. It walked right across and nasty. That was pretty darn impressive. So definitely looking forward to getting the body on it, getting the tires foamed right. As far as power goes, I think it's powered fine. The Holmes motor, the Expert 13 turn, plenty. I don't think I need any more with it. I could even possibly gear it down a little bit more. So we'll see about that. The 555 servo in there. It's a slow servo, but this is supposed to be a crawler, not so much a basher racer like what I do with some of my other trucks. So it's plenty fast enough. And guys, also, if you notice, it didn't brown out, and that was straight off the ESC. So, hey, currently I do not need a BEC for it, so that's a good thing. Now, we do have some other mods coming for this thing, so it's definitely going to be changed up. It's going to happen. Going to be some pretty big mods, actually. So make sure you stay tuned for all the future builds and all that on this. Basically, it's probably going to be almost a whole different truck. Anyway, guys, check that description for UGRC Labs. Check the description for that, for the Reefs, the Holmes hobby stuff, the hobby wing stuff, Fly Sky, KLR by OT6. These are the Capone wheels. I'll put links to all this stuff in the description. So if you see something you like here, it's linked in the description. If not, just post up and hopefully I'll see your comment. I got to tell you guys, I don't see comments like I used to. I got to go look for them versus being right there in front of me. Anyway, the links in the description, affiliate links, Amazon, eBay, AMain. And also, I'm also an affiliate with Redcat. There you go. Sort of. Anyway, check that description. Use those links to go check out with whatever is in your cart. And guys, hopefully you're subscribed. And thank you all for watching.
If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really, really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.